What's going on, guys? I just want to remind you guys of a few things, especially if you're someone that's new to the gang stalking experience or things like that. Things that are fucking with your life, or you think they can fuck with your life, or you've come to believe things that just make your life shittier. I'm here to remind you of a few truths. Because there's some laws in the universe that are different from laws of the land. Like, I'll give you an example. The laws of the land are, sure, they're laws and you should follow them according to society. And if you don't, according to society, you will get in trouble according to society. But the thing is, and the flaw there, and the greatness about that, is if nobody finds out, there's no consequence. Right? Because that's a law of the land. And the difference between a law of the land and a law of the universe is that universe laws, like your free will, that nobody can infringe upon your free will, is a law of the universe. And the beautiful thing about that is that free will nobody can break. Nobody can break that law, no matter how hard they try. The only way they can break that, in a sense, would be for you to allow them to take away your free will, which again would just be your own free will choosing to allow something to infringe upon your free will, which is still your free will. And do you see how free willy you really are? For lack of a better term. It's true though. All of this only can happen as much as you allow it. All of the gang stalking, all of the outside of you circumstances that you might complain about, that make you angry, that make you sad, that make you upset, whatever the case may be, it's not possible for them to affect you unless you have said, go ahead and affect me. Maybe unconsciously, maybe subconsciously rather, which is just as effective in causing you harm. But you've done that. So become aware. Bring it back to the truth and understand that you're the creator of this universe. And while there might be things that are co-creating with you that are others creating their reality upon you, the way that you see their reality upon you, the way that you see what they're co-creating with you is your responsibility. It is your creation of what you see. So don't forget that. Don't forget that, and you'll actually be able to navigate the world in a way that is not going to affect you in any way that you do not want it to. That's why it's such a beautiful thing to be human and to be alive as a human. Because anytime you see someone complaining about what somebody else did to them, or how they were affected by something that was outside of them, just remember that we can have compassion on them, but to never really pity them, because they're doing it to themselves, and they need to understand that. You're a victim of nothing but your own mind. This is why knowledge is power. This is why self-awareness is everything. Because when it comes down to it, that is the only way for you to suffer. The only way for you to ever be affected is by you, yourself, allowing it. No one can take your free will. No one can infringe upon it, no matter what. You know what black magic is? Black magic, at least one aspect of it that I understand and how it works, is actually that the magicians do such a great job of having you believe that they do in fact have magical abilities to the extent where they can actually infringe upon your free will. And therefore it does, in a sense, become magical, because they're using the little incredibilities and miraculous laws of the universe against you, according to and in conjunction with you allowing yourself to be affected by something that doesn't have as much power over you as they've had you believe. It's the same thing with demonic entities or things like that. A lot of that is all fear-based. Like, nobody can actually touch you. You notice that? Nobody can actually touch you. Like, they can touch you, but nobody really does, in a way. Because they don't need to. Because the biggest thing they can do that will affect you will be for you to kill yourself with your own mind. Will be to crush your own existence with your own conscious. So just don't forget. And catch yourself anytime you're falling down the hole of being a victim or that the world is against you. And while maybe there is part of the world against you, because that happens, sometimes people really do have things against them. And anybody in this experience, in which I am specifically referring to as gang stalking or something like that, it is very interesting to see something so purposeful in its nature and so against you. And you will come to believe that there are things against you as a whole, rather than little fractals of it. And you are now adding with those little fractals the rest of it, and you're playing with it, and you're allowing it, and now it becomes bigger and bigger. And this is how it works. It's magic. It's black magic. It's a form of trickery. It's tricking you into believing you can be without free will. It's tricking you into believing that you have no power. But let the joke's on them, because have you ever noticed how these things actually work in your favor in the end? Because you're either going to die or you're going to adapt, right? You're either going to allow it to make you suffer forever, or you're going to adapt and learn and figure it out. Because what are you going to do? Just fucking be a victim of this shit forever? No, you figure it out. But they don't really see it that way. They just try their hardest to hurt you. Use that shit to your advantage. Reroute that energy. Because those things are real. Those energies coming at you are real. But reroute them. Put them where you want it. See, be grateful for that energy. Because, energy has to go somewhere, right? We hear this, the law of the universe as well. Energy cannot be destroyed or anything of the sort. So when somebody is actually investing their energy into you, whether it be good or bad, that's still energy, baby. It's still energy. And you can actually use this energy. You can harness it. And you can reroute this energy. Energy that would not have been there before. You see, they're just trying to harvest energy of yours by hurling energy of theirs at you that is inherently negative, inherently fearful-inducing, and shitty, and fucked up. And when you, instead of understanding what's happening and what you can do with it, and when you react, and you throw out your energy, and you give it back to them, and you allow them to harvest that shit, they're taking exactly what they wanted. And you think you're actually getting them by going, fuck you, motherfuckers, you guys suck, and hating on them and thinking that's the way. But really, they're harvesting that energy. They're taking that from you, and they're throwing you off your path. And they're making the world the shittier place in the way they want, instead of a greater place in the way you want, because you're a good, decent person. Hence why they have so much investment and would invest so much time and energy into doing this to you. That harnessing of energy you should be grateful for. It's momentum, it's energy, it's things that you have to only yourself either have and muster up, which you only have so much of until you can recuperate, right? You only have so much of. Or you can use or harvest or reroute energy and momentum that was not there prior to the experience, but is there now from this experience. And you can put it where you want. For example, not that it's massively impressive or have I done a lot of it yet, but the experience of this and me sharing it on YouTube and it being given out as a positive outlet to people and myself to express something that is difficult, brings hardship to my life, and that I didn't fully understand, nor do I now or ever will. But what I do understand are the things that I know I need to understand about myself and the world. Because I don't give a fuck what gang stalking is or how it works. Because you want to know why I don't give a fuck? Because you don't really need to give a fuck. For yourself to be effective in bringing awareness to it or living your best life yourself from it, you don't have to give a fuck about what it is and what weapons are being put against it. Guess what? As long as you fucking stand firm in who you are, it doesn't fucking matter what's coming at you. It doesn't matter at all. Because you can always stand firm in what you are. Who gives a fuck? If you're all about love and you're all about bringing good to the universe, who gives a fuck what's coming at you? Continue to do what you do. And now use this silly but useful energy to your advantage. Use it to harness energy and momentum and bring it in to where you would like it. Because energy is real. Nikola Tesla, I believe it was, that said, if you want to understand the universe, first understand frequency, vibration, and energy. Because that is how this is all operating. And it is as simple, and at least oftentimes as simple as understanding that energy is everywhere. Everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. And that because you are a part of that, you are a conductor of it and can conduct it, keyword conduct it, to and what you would like. Because you are the creator of everything that you experience. What I'm really saying is that you're so fucking powerful that you forget this. It's easy to forget it because life is hard, especially in this day and age. Life is hard. We're conditioned since the day we're born. We're seek to be controlled. We're seek to be consumers and to always be lower in our vibrations than we are supposed to be, or should be, or would feel best in. So, I hope that you can remember the truths. That you create this universe in whichever way you'd like. Everything that you see, it's up to you. It's up to you. Why not make it a great one? Why not use all of this to your advantage and just stop complaining? Just stop complaining. Look, I understand. I used to be the biggest complainer to the point my family would make fun of me for it because I used to complain so much as a child. I would just I was always just grumpy and complaining. And it's funny because I just don't complain anymore. But I think I did it for a time because I needed to get it out of my system. Because nowadays I don't complain. I just take it and I use it, no matter what's coming at me. Whatever you see and have experienced, you can take it on just fine. As long as you stand strong in your understandings and your core beliefs, and that your core beliefs are of truth. And that you are here to serve more than just yourself, more than just the ego. Don't forget to take a step back and remember what everything is and who you really are. Because it is in sharing that I am able to understand this myself. It is only when I have the inspiration to be giving and sharing that I fully experience and can perspectivize everything as the truth that it really is. So I thank you for watching this, because it really helps me. It really does. It helps me more than you know. Because all of this time, it's hard to put into words, and my thoughts get jumbled and things get difficult. And when I want to share what I understand and what I believe will help, I just learn so much every time. Because it just flows through me in a way that I hope only becomes better. But it flows through me in a way that I don't have to doubt. I don't doubt the things that I say, because the things that I say are not doubtful. They're not questions of yes or no or maybes. They feel to me just truth. We all have that inside. Every single one of us has that inside somewhere. Access to all of that truth. It's always when we're quiet and slowing down and remembering the very experiences we've had thus far that have given us wisdom, that we can see things for the way that they truly are. I love you guys. I wish you the best, and I don't doubt you because I don't doubt myself. I do not doubt you at all. Even if you doubt yourself, I'm sure that you doubt me. But because I don't doubt myself, I don't doubt you. Because you see the world the way that you are. I love you guys. For real. You got this. Don't forget what's really happening. No matter what's coming around you, making you feel fearful, there's nothing to fear in every way that you can possibly imagine. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you for the next video. I hope to see you there. Comment, subscribe, like, do all of the things that YouTube people say they want you to do so that their channel can grow. Please participate in any way, shape, or form, whether it be you're sharing with your grandma a couple of conscious thoughts that you wanted to, it doesn't matter, or liking this post. I don't care. Just do something that connects from this, from me, to you, to the world. And I will know something good is coming from this. I love you. We'll talk soon. Good luck.